am a Hawaiian. Born of Kekuku and Kaopua blood, direct descendant of Kakuhihewa, ancestral link to Kamehameha. This Aina courses through my veins each breath I inhale, and yet when I exhale, my voice speaks the language of city streets paved with concrete. I seek the knowledge of Western philosophy from the teachers that taught me and those that taught them, traced to the scriptures of Plato and Socrates and all those who followed under the laws of linear logic. And yet my thought patterns wander in circular paths of Kanaka Maoli tradition. From the Kumulipo to the Ololonoe, I heed the wisdom from my ancestors and listen to ancient chants passed on through the winds of the Ko'olao, and dance to the power of the beats of the Ipu'ai, dance to the power of the beats of the Pahu'ai, dance to the power of the beats of hip-hop. Weaned off of Ruz DMC, BDP, and Grandmaster Flash. It was hip-hop who held my hand through dark tunnels, leading me to find my own voice through slam poetry. A voice to speak and teach the youth of my land, to give back to the children of Hawaii by appealing to their hip-hop disabilities, because they are being weaned off of it just like I was. Thus, we can relate. Your perspective on a hip-hop revolution is relative. Cultural degradation is a cause and effect chain reaction, a feedback mechanism that builds upon itself. You never understand the implications of a race that doesn't embrace its own culture until you're standing in the midst of a foreign wasteland. The greatest trick that ever played on us was to make us believe our language and religion were inferior. That we should punish the school kids who didn't speak proper English and persecute the men and women who didn't believe in Jesus Christ but found God through Ku, Lono, Kanaloa, and Kane, who built Heiau to Pele, who were labeled as heathens because they chose to praise their Aumakua as opposed to subscribing to the hypocritical bigotry of another man's church. Their church, the greatest cultural thief of our time. I am a Hawaiian in the 21st century. You don't understand what America has given to me. They gave me opportunities to expand my consciousness. They took a brown kid from an island and trained him in universal sciences. Trained me at MIT so I could come back and make a difference here in my homeland. You don't understand what America has done for us. You don't understand what America has done to us. They've imposed the notions of land ownership on a people who didn't believe in such foreign concepts. The land belonged to itself with all of us as its caretakers. But the great Mahele and the illegal overthrow of our government will tell you otherwise. To them, they're nothing but a strategic military and economic center disguised by a tourist trap veil, forced to inhale their policies and drink of their imperialism. They do not belong here, and we are not of their world. We are of the first world because of them, with life expectancies doubled. Listen, the past holds injustices, truth. But you can't demand land back from the people who had nothing to do with past crimes. You can't penalize non-Hawaiians for being non-Hawaiian, and you can't turn back the hands of time, so look to the future with revolutionary eyes. You've been blessed with technological progress in our language that gives you access to a world larger than your own. I've been cursed with a tongue that isn't my own, disconnected from the sentence structures of my ancestors, not disconnected from the thought patterns of my culture. For God's sake, I am a Hawaiian in the 21st century. I am a Hawaiian in the 21st century. I am a Hawaiian in the 21st century. I'm a Hawaiian in the 21st century. The conflict within me is the same that divides my people amongst each other, inhibiting all attempts at progress. And yet as time passes on, each step we don't take is a step taken backwards. Because my culture is dying each time a kupuna loses her breath. Each time our Western-bred generation inherits her strength. How can we understand her wishes if we no longer understand her breath? Ha'ole. How can we understand her wishes if she no longer has a breath? Ha'ole. my people are running out of breath. Kealoha.